It's another day in the life of a cabinet maker. Some days we're in the shop, some days we're out in the field. Today I'm going to share just a little bit of the experience of going out to a job site. I have some painted doors that were painted by our finisher. I showed a little clip in the last video of a batch of cabinets getting picked up. Well, these doors are already painted. They're painted with conversion varnish, and the color is, I believe, simply white. I can't remember. Either way, it's one of the many thousands of shades of white. You're watching Richard and Mulder's adventure in cabinet making. I assure you, he is real. He's very much alive. Sometimes he just sits very, very still. He is not cryogenically frozen. And away we go in the cabinet mobile. Before we get ahead of ourselves, let's turn back the clock, back to the beginning. See, I was contacted by this client who wanted to modernize their kitchen. These cabinets, as you see, don't look bad, but perhaps they do look a bit dated. Today, many people are going for a more clean, modern, or contemporary look, which is what we are trying to achieve here. So we are replacing all the upper cabinets with new upper cabinets, and we are refacing the lower cabinets, which involves putting new doors on the existing lower cabinets and new end panels on the island to change and modernize the look. You really can't go wrong with shaker doors. They're just clean and timeless. They'll never go out of style. So once I built everything, I shipped it to the painter, where it was sprayed with conversion varnish. The doors are made with alder frames, 2 1/4 stiles and rails, and 3/8 thick MDF center panels. The back of the island will have white oak doors to match the white oak end panels. On installation day, which is my favorite holiday, we installed these uppers. Back to modern day, where I'm going to prep these doors to take them to the job site. Now that the new uppers are installed, the new countertops installed, the island end panels are installed, it's time to put on the doors. So here are some shaker doors that have already been to the paint shop. And as you saw in the last video, the next step is to bore the doors. Since these are pre-finished, I put a little foam padding down to protect them, and drill the holes for the hinges. These doors are for the upper cabinets, so I'm drilling them with the 2 side pilot holes to accommodate our Inserta Blum hinges that you've seen me use before. Now I'm drilling the holes for the lower cabinets where we are reusing the client's existing hinges. So these I'm going to drill a little different. The location is different, which I'm marking now, and it does not have the side pilot holes because those are screw-in hinges. shine. So nice of you to join me. Could use some company sometimes. Mulder, he's back at the shop. He actually doesn't like the truck very much. It's too loud for him. He prefers electric cars. He's very green. They're quieter. Now and then, we'll take on a job such as this where we're building half of a kitchen and remodeling the existing cabinets. We're replacing the upper cabinets, and then the client wanted us to reface the lower cabinets and just leave the existing ones. It's not something we prefer to do, but it's a case-by-case basis. Generally, though, our business model is, as you saw in the last video, where we manufacture a job, such as that kitchen, and then we ship it off to our painter, and then that's it for us. Then we go on to the next project. And we have many projects going simultaneously. Just like that, we've arrived on site. Here we are. Some of the doors are already on. There's the new end panel, the new uppers. So now it's time to get to work. The old and the new. Two different looks. Now here's the part I don't like about reface jobs, and I'm just going to air my grievances right now. I understand it's a cost savings to keep the lower cabinets, but boy, do I dislike this melamine. I also dislike pretty much everything about these lower cabinets, aside from the new doors I'm putting on. But there, I said it, that's it. It is what it is. It's still gonna look fantastic. What a transformation, so fresh and so clean. Let's take a look on the inside. We don't always paint the insides of the cabinets, but because some of the cabinets are that evil melamine, we had to match the inside white. Normally, we would just spray them clear maple. So here you see the progress. The hood, well, that's going to be in part 2, the sequel, the return of the cabinet man. In part 2, we will also address the pocket doors of this upper cabinet. But in the meantime, let's get to the island. What a refreshing refresh this is turning out to be. We still have a couple lower doors to put on. We have the pocket doors in the upper. We have the crown to do. And most importantly, the vent hood. Got a drawer sticking out there. That'll be remedied in no time after we get rid of that pipe. In the meantime, here is an important message from our mascot.